Welcome to KnicksNow.com. Jonah Ballow here at MSG Training Center, and it's time for our scouting report with assistant coach Jim Todd. The Detroit Pistons are the next team on the horizon. Mo Cheeks takes over there. They were a little bit of a slower team last year. Now they add some pieces. Josh Smith, most noticeably, and also Brandon Jennings there at the point guard spot. Does that make them a faster team this year?
Well, it seems like they're trying to push the ball a little bit more. We had Josh for a few years in Atlanta, so that enables them to start the fast breaks with the 3 or 4 man. He could play 3, 4, 5 really. But Jennings is another one up and down the floor. He's a 50-point scorer. He's done that a couple times. So they're definitely trying to put more points on the board. Defensively, they've tried to shore some things up. They're an excellent rebounding team. They're going to protect the paint, and that's going to be somewhat of an issue for us.
How about that big front line now that it looks like Josh Smith has moved to the 3 position? Do you think he's comfortable there, or is he more of a natural 4?
Well, like you said, he's played some 3 for us, a few years back. He's shooting a lot of 3s. If you give him that shot, he will knock a few down. I think he's shooting around 30%. But, of course, we'd rather have him taking those than driving to the basket and having some highlight film, on us. We don't want to have any of that. But we might have to go bigger at times during that game tomorrow. I'm sure Melo's going to play some 3 and some 4. That's going to force our hand a little bit. Kmart's probably going to get a little bit more run, and hopefully Bargnani will stay out of foul trouble.
Carmelo's actually had some success against Josh Smith. Last year, I remember that drive where he took him to the left side and was able to eventually get the Knicks a win over the Hawks. What is it about a matchup like that when you have a great defender like Josh Smith, but it seems like Melo finds a way to get his buckets?
Melo can find a way to get buckets on anybody, so not poor Josh. But Melo's going to do his thing. We talked about the other night in our game at halftime. We had addressed the team about it can't just be Melo. We need other guys to step up. Melo does his part, and we rely so much on him. But other guys can't just watch him. We got to cut when he has the ball. We got to run our offense through, try to reverse the ball to the second side, and see if we can score some easy baskets, maybe in transition or offensive rebounds.
I would imagine, as always, pick and roll defense is a key, especially when you have a point guard like Brandon Jennings, who's so dangerous off the dribble and also with that 3-point shot.
For the 14, 15 years I've been in the league, that's what we talk about for every scouting report when the coaches get ready, is how we're going to guard the high pick and roll tonight. And, that's going to be the same thing tomorrow. We might see some zone from them, and, we could maybe play a little zone against them also. We'll see what happens. But we got to be able to stop the ball first. That's been our issue, bone of contention for us through the first 9 games. We got to do a much better job on that.
Always insightful. Always appreciate your time and bringing the props now to the scouting report.
Okay, way to go. NBA ball.
There he is, Jim Todd, right here on KnicksNow.com.